Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We have a Sunday skirmish battle for you. 2 brand new codexes have just dropped from Games Workshop. Thank you for sending these over to us for early looks at them. This is the Black Templar and the Grey Knight codexes, 2 Imperium armies. Now, I'm still building up my Black Templar army, but I hear this Black Templar supplement codex is really good. Black Templar players are happy. Your Emperor's Champion has been buffed. I remember when I first started playing Warhammer, how cool that mini was. The Emperor's Champion. Whoa, the Emperor. Yeah. This was, decades ago. So he's been buffed, and I think there's 3 new detachments in here. Oh, but nice. As I still build and paint up our Black Templars, this will be for the future. Instead, on this stream, we are featuring the Grey Knights. I've got a bigger force of Grey Knights, and I wanted to go all Dreadknights. These are the baby carriers, as they're called in the local community. And the Grey Knights are basically a lot of teleportation and psychic powers, and honestly, they're kind of the assholes of the universe here, because when there's been a few times that they've determined that, the threat has kind of spread to the population, right, and they will exterminate an entire planet. In fact, I think it was the Space Wolves one time, Marine on Marine, that tried to stop them from exterminating a planet. And that's the situation we're doing here today. Jay is finally going to get to play his Dark Angels.
Yes.
Tell us about your Dark Angels.
Oh, man, I'm super excited for these guys. I'm using a lot of Deathwing Terminators in this battle, and
yeah,
I have LJ on the battlefield.
Lion El'Jonson.
I'm curious to see how he works.
Primarch. First time we get to use Lion El'Jonson. I am a little scared, but I'm the bad guy, so I kind of want the good guys to win. I have come to destroy a planet, Exterminatus. Jay's saying, wait, hold on, guys. Yeah. He's trying to convince me not to do it.
We're looking for stuff over here. We're looking for artifacts.
Yeah, so there's 5 new detachments in the Grey Knight Codex. 6 if you include the Grotmis detachment. The one that I'm going to be using today is the Sanctic Spearhead, which is going to buff all of my baby carriers, all of my vehicles and Dreadknights. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And this is the first time we've piloted both of these armies too. So it's going to be a little slower, bit of a learning experience. And it's the first time Jay's using his Primarch, so that'll be fun. And I have never seen so many Terminators on the board. I don't know how to deal with this. We'll figure it out. So let's take a look at the army lists. All right, this is my 2,000 points. It's 1,990 points worth of Grey Knights, the brand new Grey Knights with the brand new codex. I've selected the Sanctic Spearhead, which basically buffs the vehicles. In this case, we're running 5 Dreadknights of different varieties. And I'm taking the Redeemer Land Raider, which is honestly way too expensive, not worth it. But I bought the model, got it nicely painted here, and so I'm going to use it once. So we're not if you want to win, you probably replace this with a bunch of Terminators, but I want to use it. So we're just here to have fun, drink beer, roll dice. So here is my list. Oh, I'm also very upset that for some reason Games Workshop removed Caldo Drago. He is removed from the codex, even though he was on sale just months ago. So very upset. So in protest, I am still using my Caldor Drago model, and he's going to count as Crow for right now. The character Crow, who is going to attach to one of the squads. I'll figure it out. I think it's going to be one of the Purifier squads. All right, so here we go. First things first is I've got 2 Grandmaster Dreadnoughts with hammers, Sublimator Meltas, and heavy Psy Cannons. The ones on the gray rocks are going to be the Grandmasters because they don't have the exact pieces of model, so these are just going to serve as proxies. And then my other 3 are just normal Nemesis Dreadknights on that lava type base. They are going to have heavy incinerators, heavy plasma cannons, and hammers. Like I said before, I've got the Redeemer Land Raider. I got 2 strike squads right here. That's going to help me mainly with points. And then I've got 10 purifiers. And we'll see who ends up going into the Land Raider, if anybody at all. So that is my Sanctic Spearhead of Grey Knights. Never used them before. I've played with a combat patrol, and the Nemesis Dreadknights were really fun, the baby carriages, so I wanted to definitely try them at least once. But it is unfortunate that my opponent seems to be so powerful. It is the Dark Angels being led by their Primarch. Let's see them next.
Okay, so my 2,000 point force of Dark Angels is right here, and I will be running the 1st company detachment with Asmodee leading a Inner Circle companions. I have 2 units of Deathwing Knights led by Belial. Then I have 2 units of Deathwing Terminators, an Intercessor squad, an Interceptor squad, an Infiltrator squad.
So many people here.
And then I have Lion El'Jonson leading the whole force. He is my warlord. And then a Redemptor Dreadnought for some firepower. That's my 2,000 point force. My force is a little special because it was painted by one of our friends, Sparks Minis, who painted this whole force.
Hello, Sparks Minis. This looks amazing.
She did it all on her Twitch channel, so check her out if you have a chance.
Sparks Minis, guys,
Sparks
on
Minis.
Twitch. Lion El'Jonson is ready to defend the inhabitants of the planet because we've got a little bit of a conflict. Imperium versus Imperium. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here are our cards. The mission today is Take and Hold. We've got the Search and Destroy deployment, and our mission twist is Rapid Escalation, which allows us to kind of bring in some of the units a little quicker. It's a unique setup, but a pretty standard way to score. 5 points for each victory condition we hold, and up to 15. So we have already started to set up. I won the first turn,
Yeah.
so we will go into turn 1, Grey Knights. But before we do, let's get a word from our sponsors.
At Frontline Gaming, we make the best tabletop gaming mats in the universe. You'll be able to unroll your FLG mat and get gaming right away. Our products are all made and tested by passionate gamers at Frontline Gaming HQ right here in the USA. It's time to take your battlefield to a new level. Frontline Gaming, champions of tabletop.
Okay, we are back. Let's go ahead and jump into the first turn. We begin the game by giving each other 1 CP apiece. Boom and boom. And we're going to go turn 1. And I start. I don't want to start, but let's friggin' do it anyway. Okay, at the end of Grey Knight's turn 1, I kept this strike squad back to capture my home objective. I drove up with the Sanctic Spearhead, making all my vehicles and stuff go faster. This one was able to drive up and capture the midpoint. I left the squad of Strike Squad inside because I wasn't too sure if I could handle those guys from a charge. Over here I moved this Dread Knight walking towards that objective to potentially grab it. This one I walked up, couldn't fire at him, but hit a charge and killed 2 Marines, and thus flipping the control to my side. So that is the first turn for Grey Knights. Let's go to Dark Angels turn 1. Okay, so Jay moved his Seasoned Scepters, moved up just out of range of the Land Raider, took some shots at the Land Raider, started plinking off wounds, along with the Brutus Dreadnought, shot it, plinked off a few wounds. As you can see here, charged it, and more wounds. So, I've taken 11 damage on my Land Raider. That is a bummer because I thought that nothing he had could really hurt it. It is smoking and hurt right now.
Alright, so 5 hits. We need 4s now because 12 to 12. 3. Get through.
1 blocked, 2 went through.
6 more damage.
11 damage total. We are smoking.
Moved these guys behind cover there. Kept those guys back there for the purposes of the objective. Lion El'Jonson unfortunately missed his charge.
So let's do
10-inch charge.
Let's do LJ. See if he can do it. Ooh, 7.
Ooh, scared.
That's even worse.
That's
All right, let's try the Dread.
Swing and a miss.
It's gonna be another one.
And then over here, he fell back and took some flames to the face where I used a CP. Probably shouldn't have used a CP just to kill 1 Marine. But that is at the end of turn 1. So let's go into turn 2. Alright, turn summary for turn 2 Grey Knights. We charged and had some of the worst rolls I've ever rolled. Some 2s and 1s all over the place. Which resulted in basically me killing 1 Marine.
Okay, 3s and 4s. What? One of those. Oh my God. Look at this kind of roll, man.
2 3s.
Wound, 3s to wound. What the
1.
fuck?
Nice.
These are some epic fucking failures. Ugh. 2 damage.
Yeah. So 1 guy did.
This guy should have been killed if I rolled a little better. I would have got my assassinate. I didn't. Baal or whatever survived. The Brutus Dreadnought was shot up by basically pouring everything that I had. I split my fire between those infantry, did only 1 plinked damage off of one of those guys. Okay, and then we got the Brutus Dreadnought by firing at both of my Dreadknights. Side cannons at it, destroying him.
4s to wound. Oh, all wounds -2 on each of these.
84s. Saved 1.
So these
3
are
get through.
3 damage each.
So 2, 4, 6.
6.
I need to save 1 more.
That kills him.
I'm gonna CP reroll.
CP reroll on one of those.
Oh. Yeah, that'll get
He's down.
Deadly Demise. Ooh, almost. Other way.
Needed the inverse.
Over here, I fired at these guys. I killed 2 or 3 guys, and then tried to charge. Unfortunately, I failed the charge. And then over here, I shot off 1 more infiltrator when I realized that I wasn't really going to do much to Lion El'Jonson by shooting. So that is turn 2. Didn't get assassination, but I did get extend battle lines for 4 points. So let's see what happens in turn 2 for Dark Angels. This was the turn the Dark Angels tried to turn it. Pop down 1, 2, 3, 4 Terminator squads into deep strike. Here they failed their charge. Here they made their charge and did a little bit more damage to the... Oh yeah, I never took it up. You did destroy it. Boom. Oh, that's the one that did the deadly demise. Yeah. And it exploded. Unfortunately, I only did 1 on the D6 damage. Okay, so we're looking at 4s to save. Oh, wow. Ooh, that was about to turn into a 6. 2 made it through.
So 4 more points.
4 more points.
That should do it, right?
12 plus 4,
yeah.
16. It's gone. Let's roll a 6. Have it blow up on Jay.
That'd be
6. Yay!
Looks like the first time in a long time.
It's the first time in a long time.
Been able to do deadly.
D6 deadly demise. Let's see. I don't think I can re-roll that one. Only 1 mortal wound.
I'll take that.
So only 1 of the Terminators is slightly hurt. That was a deadly demise over here as well. Lion El'Jonson charged my Dreadknight. It blew up with another 6. 2 of that. Okay, 2 go through.
So 8 wounds.
That, I think, takes him out. 8 plus 6. Yeah, he's dead. Fuck.
Deadly demise. Let's go.
Oh, no way! No fucking way. Let me get the D. It's not a D6 this time. It's a D3.
D3.
God damn it!
One.
I'm only getting 1 mortal wound over here. But again, only 1 mortal wound. I'm not rolling well over here. These guys came over, surprisingly did not have enough to take out that Dreadknight.
He needs to fight back, and they need to fight.
He does. Yeah, he does need to fight back there. We'll do that in a bit. But most surprisingly, I spent a CP for some extra armor here. It'll make him a little harder to hit. And he weathered the storm, and Jay failed the charge as well. So that guy is still alive. And yeah, so let's go ahead and finish up some of these close combats, which I think that guy's probably dead at this point. And yeah, and then we'll go into turn 3. All right, at the end of Grey Knight's turn 3, we have all of my counter deep strikes. So got a Grandmaster Dreadknight there, which dropped and did a bunch of damage to these Terminators. I charged with my Strike Force there, did that as well. And this is here. And then over here, I charged with these Strike Force guys on this squad of Terminators and shot a bunch with the Grandmaster Dreadknight. Brought that down to 1. I left Lion El'Jonson alone. I could have deep struck him, but I didn't think it would be worth it. Over here, I retreated my Dreadknight and poured fire into this unit while charging with a unit of Purifiers. 3s.
3s.
Need 4 ups. Got 3 blocks. 3 go through. How much damage each?
2 each.
So 3 guys are dead.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, so I'm glass cannony. I'm unable to sustain this damage. Over here, I failed my charge. I was trying to get those infantry there, but my Dreadknight did destroy the other floaty guys.
Look at that. That's a good one.
Finally, a good one. It's not over yet. 3s. That's why it's not good. When I'm losing more than half,
2.
It's not good. But this should be enough to kill.
What's the AP?
-2.
-2, so 5 up. There's 1.
Miss.
There's 2.
Miss. 3 damage each.
3
Got
damage.
him.
Yeah, that'll be both of them.
And chopped up 1 Terminator and is holding his own against the Terminators there. So my counterattack was a little blunted because the Terminators are pretty beefy, but these Nemesis weapons on these Grey Knights seem to be tailor-made for Terminators. So if I didn't have these Nemesis weapons everywhere on my normal guys, which makes them so expensive, I don't think I would. I think I would have bounced right off of his Terminators. I'm lucky I picked Grey Knights. So we're kind of holding our own right now. Let's see what happens in Dark Angels turn 3. He's got nothing left in Deep Strike, so he's going to have to use what he's got on the board. Lion El'Jonson is probably going to get involved, and let's see what happens. All right, Dark Angels turn 3. Lion El'Jonson charged. -4, 4 up invuln save. This is when it
So
comes
5
to
at 4
invulns.
ups.
Yeah, 4. I need 4s. I got 2 of them.
So that's 12 damage.
He's still alive.
Damn it.
He
come on, I
has
wanted to-
1 health.
Almost one-shot him.
Fucking Lion El'Jonson. Unbelievable.
He has 1 health?
1 health.
Ugh.
He should have been able to one-shot the Grand Master Dreadknight, but missed it by 1. Okay, 3s and 4s. Here we go. I got some CP for some rerolls if we need it. Okay, we got these that went through. Do I want to maybe spend a CP? Yeah, let's spend a CP, see if we can get something. Down to 2 from 3. Got it. All right, so now I need 4s.
Right. That's good. Almost.
Just 2 of them. This is -3 armor piercing. I'm sure you've got invuln of 4.
Invuln of 3.
What?
It doesn't.
Yes! That's crazy.
I'm gonna reroll 1 of them.
All right, 1 CP.
The dual CP.
Yes! No fucking way! Thank you, Lionel. Take a hammer to the face. Guess what, buddy? D6 damage each plus 1.
He only has 10 health.
Oh no! Ah! So 5 plus 1, but 2 plus 1. But you say, does he reduce? Does he reduce?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
So that's 6, 7, 8. 8 damage.
He only has 2 left.
Oh, we almost got Lion El'Jonson. Well, he already had 1 health on him, so he has 1 left.
Oh, 1
right?
left. Yeah. That's right.
The Dreadknight got pissed and hit him with a hammer and got Lionel down to 1. It was an epic battle, and I'm very proud of the Grand Master there to show Lionel up a little bit. Over here, the Terminators did 2 damage to the Dreadknight, and I killed about 2 more Predators. Surprisingly, Jay with the Chaplain tried to bog these guys down, and actually killed, I think, like 3 of them. So did a little good amount of damage there. These guys, of course, cleaned up the rest of the 2 strike squad there. My strike squad killed that last Terminator, consolidated towards Lionel to take him down. These Terminators, again, the better ones, killed that and consolidated onto the objective, but they still have the Grand Master to deal with. Again, there's 1 infiltrator trying to sneak up and grab the objective. Currently, Jay only has 1 objective there, and 1 objective here. So, it was a close battle. It's getting really close. And we'll see what happens in turn 4. By flames. Lionel has a strength of 9. Yeah. These have 6. So 5s.
I've got a couple. 5?
5. And you only have 1 health left?
Yep.
So these have -1.
-1
to your armor.
So
Let's see 3s.
Ooh. 2.
It's that's it. That is it. Lion El'Jonson has been flamed to death. Oh, look at this amazing paint job done by Spark Minis on Twitch. The amount of detail is absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, AngryJoe did not allow Lion El'Jonson to have his day in the sun. It was those damn babies, the baby carriers.
The baby Bjorns got him.
Baby Bjorns. You concede?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's clear the die.
Good game.
Good game. Okay.
I mean, if I have 6 Dreadknights, I might be able to stand with you, but 6 of these things?
Dreadnoughts,
6
yeah.
of these, that's
No, 5.
nasty.
5 of those things.
You had 5 or 6? Oh,
5.
and the Land Raider.
And the Land Raider.
Yeah, I didn't have
That
anything
was crazy.
I didn't
yeah.
have enough. I didn't have enough AP to take these down.
Anti-tank. But what's interesting is those only have strength 8.
Yeah,
but that's very
still.
deceptive
Yeah.
because they have 2-up armor save
Yeah.
and 4-up invuln save.
And you have so many other like
And
little
all my
things,
infantry
little
are
things that are
really like
they're glass cannoning.
they're
For sure.
they're powerful. They're glass
they-
cannoning.
They get hit back, they melt.
These guys
Yeah.
melt instantly.
Yeah.
And it was just a game of who was hitting who first.
Right.
And
right.
I think
You
I mostly hit
yeah,
you first.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you brought your Terminators down, they were a little too slow, and too many
They
of
are
them
too
missed
slow.
their charge.
Yep.
And I hit some of my charges.
Well, now knowing
the
what
fact that the Dreadknights can fucking get out and then get back in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
shoot
get out.
and do whatever,
yeah,
advancing,
that is huge.
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 This
That fucking
book is really powerful
yeah. I can't.
on that.
You can't stop getting in and getting out. With,
Getting in,
with
getting
no with no fucking penalty.
And the advance is an automatic
yeah.
6
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah.
I don't even need to roll. That's the mailed fist for the Santic
So-
Spearhead.
But and then you can shoot and charge after you advance, right? On those guys.
Yes, shoot and charge, because all the weapons have assault. So this Spearhead is amazing with these Dreadknights.
So you couldn't charge though, or could you? Could
No, I
you
could
charge?
charge. Mhm.
You could
Yeah.
charge after you advance.
Yes, that's the redoubled assault. Your unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn at which it advanced or fell back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
So yeah, you're covered there.
yeah. Damn.
Yeah, 5 of those. is
Each
hard.
time your
That's
unit
hard.
makes a normal advance or charge move, it can move horizontally through terrain features, so I have that.
Yeah, so you can win.
I also have +1 to
through those.
wound against monsters and vehicles, but you didn't really bring any.
No,
You only brought 2, which is... No,
I had 1, just the 1.
You had only 1. So my list wasn't as effective as it could have been.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Especially against vehicles.
And
I think.
I don't want to say that the Dark Angels are underpowered.
They are very underpowered.
You think so?
The only
That-
I only
that
had
Dreadwing?
I don't- those.
Do you think
so-
maybe it was because I was playing
LJ?
Grey Knights?
No.
They all
LJ
have-
and the
Nobody was beating LJ in close combat.
no, he's ridiculous. But like my other heroes,
These guys, the ones that have the shields.
yeah. So the Deathwing Knights are good,
Yes, these guys are.
and
good.
that's really about it. Even the companions, the inner circle companions,
You didn't like them?
they
They were ho hum.
they're like
Yeah.
they're meh. But and then the Deathwing
Mm-hmm.
Terminators,
The normal
they're
shooter
like,
Terminators
they're like,
are like,
yeah, they're like
all right.
anybody, yeah. You can
So
put your
did
money
you-
somewhere else, or your points somewhere else. I
You
mean.
just made your own list, right?
I brought everything that I had.
right.
That's
so,
my list.
But what I'm trying to see is, are there tournament players that there's Dark Angel lists that are way different than your
Maybe
list?
I don't know.
I
This
think
is the
what
first time I
probably-
played it, and this I only played what I had.
You know,
I
I
played
think
everything that I
instead of
had.
bringing your, no, I think it was just your list, Jay.
Oh, I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because you know those 2 squads of Terminators that were just shooters?
Yeah.
Knock those out of the
Oh,
list
yeah,
completely.
yeah.
And bring in those gladiators, those las cannon ones that are like anti-tank shit, and that would have blown away these
Oh,
Dreadknights.
You mean
What are
the
those called?
Lancers?
yeah,
Lancers?
like Lancer
Yeah.
with the anti-tank stuff.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
would-
yeah. Yeah, if I had the
If
option.
you had those,
yeah,
yeah.
if I had
I
the option,
have
yeah.
one of them in case you ever want to,
Yeah.
build one list. I was thinking about getting one more. But I think
Multiple
a lot
times
of
is
people
massive.
were disappointed with the Grey Knight Codex that just came
I
out.
want to know where.
But
where
I-
are they unless it's only they only have like 2 or one good detachment. And the
Yeah,
other
but
two are
I'd,
poo-poo.
I'd say this was really good. Now, granted, he didn't bring a lot of vehicles, and I hear it has problems taking out like 12 toughness, 11, 12 stuff.
Yeah.
But against Terminators, I think these Nemesis Force weapons were really good.
Yeah, they were fine.
And Elite Infantry. I like the Grey Knights. Thank you, Jay. I spent a lot of money on my force, and so yeah. But yours are expertly painted, really cool, guys.
Appreciate.
I wouldn't give up on them.
No, no, definitely not. I definitely need
Swap
to
some things around.
Yeah, relook the list because
Potentially see what they can do against the Emperor's Children, because the Emperor's Children that we'll play tomorrow they're way weaker. They're way weaker than these Grey Knights.
I think the Grey Knights would
I don't
walk
even,
through the Emperor's Children. Because
you think so?
don't they have like
Again,
some
who hits first?
Demons.
I had a lot of fun, Jay. What about you?
I like it. Yeah.
We actually did it
we-
in 4.5 hours,
Oh my
which
God.
is pretty good for 2 new armies.
Right.
Normally it takes like 6 hours to
All right.
do. Well, thank y'all so much for hanging out. Stay tuned for a Happy Gilmore 2 review, and then join me and the boys tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys so much. Bye, guys.